Hey guys, Spathi here. I feel a little bit better today, but still kind of meh. But hopefully it'll be okay. So, continuing our Let's Play of XCOM War of the Chosen. This is adding audio in after, like I said I would for the first couple episodes. The next, well, pretty much all the episodes after this, I'll be doing, well, I'll be talking during instead of after, which I kind of prefer doing anyway. I mean, it's kind of a pain adding audio in after the fact. I mean, it makes more sense to talk during it than after, unless I was doing like gameplay critique or something, but I mean, it's not exactly a first-person shooter game, so it's not really quite the same thing. I mean, I could critique myself, but that would require me to remember what I actually did. I'm like old. My memory's not that great. But anyway, we're doing the mission that will get us our first hero unit. We're trying to get the Reapers and the Skirmishers to have a friendly chat and be bestest buds. So we've got two different squads of two mates heading out. Two to help the Reapers, two to help the Skirmishers to get to the rendezvous point. This mission does have a brand new faction as well, which is neutral. Unlike the Advent, they will attack us and the Advent, although they're more prone to attack us than the Advent, which is dumb. There's a mod that'll actually fix that, which I probably will run once I do another playthrough with a modded run. Like I still don't know if I do a modded run after this campaign playthrough. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do Long War, which I've never done, or if I'm going to do just a regular old modded playthrough on a harder difficulty.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here.
So, Elaine is the first hero unit that we'll be receiving. She'll be in our group for this duration of this mission. She's kind of like a stealthy sniper.
We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours.
Now, the other hero units, I think you can actually get people from your character pool for, but I think she's always like a preset one.
We must move quickly. My people will take
This is kind of like part of the story and everything. Same with the Skirmishers, first hero that you get, I think they're always set in stone as well.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name, Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight.
So they have their own form of concealment. Basically, when they take shots or do things that might reveal them, there's a chance that they won't be revealed. And the more things you do, the higher the chance you get revealed is. There are traits as your characters level up that will actually lower that chance. Like there's one where, so basically the first time you take a shot as a Reaper, it's like a 50% chance base that you'll be revealed. There's actually a trait where if you get a kill, your chance to be revealed doesn't go up. So she could actually kill somebody and then there's a 0% chance she'll be revealed, which is pretty awesome because then she can contribute to fights and still scout the entire time. Because it's really useful to have like a scout to scout out pods for you during the missions. That way you can set up to deal with them instead of being surprised by them. Here's the new faction, the Lost. They're basically like human zombie things. There's a headshot mechanic with them where basically if you kill them, then you get another shot. It basically refunds you your action point. So if we take a shot here with Emery, and she gets the kill, then she gets her points back. She can keep shooting.
I cannot imagine. When
So they're basically like hordes, so that's kind of why they give you action points back. So it becomes more of ammo management and getting good percentage shots than it is, you know, dealing with a bunch of difficult high HP mobs.
If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Position confirmed.
Of course we reveal more units. But it's okay. As long as we land our shots. Although, I'm gonna have to reload after this shot, so it's gonna be the last one.
Kill confirmed. Get in the water here. Locked and loaded.
I really gotta change Spathy's voice. Just doesn't make sense. So even with the sniper rifle, you land a kill shot, you get another shot.
Orders confirmed.
Of
Moving
course,
out.
there are no other targets, but you know.
Got it covered.
So we still got Elena in concealment. You can kind of scout for our other two members. And she will not trigger any pods we run into. They're actually prone to appearing, I think, especially if you use like explosives. To say you throw like a grenade to kill a whole bunch of them, I think it's a pretty high chance, or increases the chance each time you do it or something, of like a whole swarm of them showing up, just like spawning nearby. Pretty annoying. Basically better to use guns than anything else.
Watching comes naturally.
We don't actually need to kill all of these guys. I'm not even sure cover is really, like, is there a point at all? I mean, they're melee characters, as far as I know. I don't know if they ever are melee characters or can do anything fancy later. I've only really seen the same basic units, so. They're pretty annoying to deal with. There's actually a card you can get later, if you want to waste the slot, where any shot on them is just considered a kill, which is kind of nifty. Like, if you bring like a gunslinger or sniper, they could just like wreck just hordes of the loss, because pistols don't actually have ammo for some reason. So one gunslinger would just like eradicate a whole bunch of loss for you. I'm gonna use a grenade here. Probably not the best idea, but maybe it won't summon some more lost. I mean, it's like 4 or 5 kills right there. Like, you'd think that'd be worth it, but if you spawn more of them, it's kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I decided to take a shot here with Elena, and you'll see that there's a reveal chance. So she did not get revealed. If she takes another shot, it increases the chance even more. So you see it's 80% now at the top. Kind of figure at this point, we're almost to the extraction. Might as well just reveal her. Unfortunately, that does reveal a whole nother pod though, for some reason. I'm not actually sure why. Like, you would have thought she would have seen that before being revealed. But whatever.
No one will warn them. Re-up and reload ammunition.
Getting a bunch of ambush points here though, which is pretty sweet.
I won't let them pass.
Womp womp. Overwatch shots are just... I don't know what the percentage is, but it's harder to hit people as they're moving. There's like some sort of penalty to it, but I don't know how bad the penalty is. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as them being in cover, but it seems like I miss more Overwatch shots than I should. You know, her voice seems really familiar. I mean, a lot of the voice actors seem to be... Like, there's a bunch of Star Trek voice actors, which you might notice later. But who is she? Well, like, what is she from? Voice seems familiar. So I actually reconcealed Elena there using her shadow ability. So that's one reason why I wasn't too worried about taking some shots there with her. We're almost there, and she can just reconceal anyway.
Roger that.
Always good to have a point guard with concealment.
We risk all this for Pray Tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Alright, we just got like one more group to deal with, and this group will be all done. You know, originally this was all going to be one episode, like this part and the last part. But this ended up taking a lot longer than I was expecting.
Got it.
Sorry if you can hear a random noise outside. I don't know if that's a car or if that's like a blade or what. That's probably some car with a weird
We must
muffler.
push forward before it arrives.
Oh, look how cute they are.
Closing on target position now. Extraction point is close, but looks like
Nuke
these
'em.
things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent.
So let's see if we spawn baddies doing this.
Target's clear.
Biological readings in your general area are clear.
Killtacular? Is that right? 4 kills is Killtacular?
Then let's not linger.
I don't
here.
actually
Head to
remember.
the evac coordinates now.
For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is
I think we interrupted some conversation, but that's okay.
Oh, we'll be there.
So, Squad 2. I believe it was SSP and... Who was the other one? I don't remember. Was it Rainer we sent with him?
Looks like trouble ahead.
Mikasa,
The rendezvous
okay.
could be compromised. Stay focused.
A rookie and Mikasa.
We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Hobbit.
How cool he is.
Roxtala. 410. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10.
His voice is familiar too.
Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
So, for both of these factions, they both send us basically what's a rookie in their organization to meet us. I mean, they're like squaddies or something, they're not high rank.
Proceed through this district
Like,
as
really?
quickly
You
as
pick like
possible.
squaddies to do this
Something tells me
meeting?
this city still
This
has a
little
few more
get together?
surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers.
So, skirmishers are pretty sweet because they can shoot twice, or they can move and shoot, or they can shoot and move, which is different than normal troops. Normal troops, if you shoot, you're pretty much done.
And our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause.
He also has a grappling hook, which you can use to pull an enemy, and he'll melee them, or he can just, you know, grapple up somewhere, similar to some of the armor you can get later in the game. So unfortunately with this group we don't have any concealment at all, so we're just gonna have to try to push and hope we don't trigger in a really bad position. But preferably like a blue move while our squad is one move behind us kind of thing to provoke. Instead of like double moving forward and activating. You definitely don't want to do that. I mean, we're not really in a rush here, so
Okay.
it looks like we're gonna have to deal with some advent. I mean, we're gonna have to deal with some advent, obviously. I mean, we heard them, and he killed some earlier.
Moving there.
So since we know they're somewhere up ahead of us on like the left side of the truck, I kind of had everybody move to the right a little bit here just to make sure we could get close without activating. So now they're going to activate since they saw us. That's one of the new units. It's like a purifier. I mean, they have a flamethrower, but I've never actually seen them, use it or anything.
Were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly.
So we can grapple somewhere, and that's basically a free action. So he'll still have 2 things he can do. Like he could shoot twice or whatever. Like we have a good shot here. First shot won't kill this guy, but we can actually just shoot again, so. Easy. 2 shots. And that leaves both my other characters to finish off this guy. I don't really have a good spot to get a shot on him. So I'm gonna try and get a grenade here to take out his cover. And we can soften him up for my teammate. I mean, I figure if he's got a flamethrower, cover's probably not really gonna do much. But I mean, the goal is to just kind of kill him, and it doesn't matter. It's kind of hard to tell if this will actually kill the cover, but kind of just assuming it will. Which it does. So, got a flank shot here since we destroyed his cover. Bada boom.
When you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
I have a feeling Bradford likes the skirmisher.
That's affirmative.
It's a lot less emotional. It's like, we must do our mission. And that's pretty much it. It's a lot of dudes.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
He just murders all those guys. Makes it look easy.
Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on a...
Though he causes even more
The
trouble.
Lost.
Go figure.
The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description.
He sounds so familiar, but I don't know what from. I swear, I'm just gonna have to like look it up.
Allowing enhanced
I have to look it up during this video.
with a corresponding increase in aggression.
So we can grapple him up somewhere and get us the high ground advantage, but there's not really a good spot where I could get some shots right now. So I figure with the Lost, I mean, cover doesn't really matter. I figure if I just stay out in the open and just somewhere where they can't really surprise me, that's probably my best bet. So I think I'm going to keep pretty much everybody grouped up here in the middle for the most part. So we're going to try out the grapple hook here. Yank him in, do 4 guaranteed damage. Unfortunately, you don't get headshots when you use special abilities like grenades or like that. So you won't get that action point back, but that's fine. You pretty much have to take a regular shot to get a headshot and get a refund on your points. Swing and a miss. That's okay.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Missions like this seem like they'd be pretty decent for getting XP on people.
The shockwave of that explosion
Maybe.
reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Kaza's just like dodging and mocks his shots here. Like, watch where you're shooting. That's a decent spot.
Useful aid.
Unfortunately, we don't have a shot from here, but
Cover me. Reloading.
kind of need to reload anyway, so.
Enemy eliminated.
Fixing
Green to go.
Figure if we miss this shot, at least we'll have reloaded first. So our gun will be full-ish. So we pretty much cleared out most of the loss. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
And ready.
Overwatch.
Heading there now.
Just figure keep everybody around in the middle, and they're not going to be able to get melees on me if they run out towards where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know about Overwatch shots. It just seems like they're a lot harder than they should be.
Harder than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Ready to go. Fast.
Come get
Nothing to shoot at.
Watch order confirmed.
On Overwatch. I'll get it next time.
Look at that, 2 more misses.
next time.
It almost seems like it's harder. And then, of course, Mox hits, even though his gun is like pretty bad at range.
We've got something
He's a
here.
very close range oriented character.
Have your minute.
Will do.
Copy that.
I'm just gonna bring everybody up top. Figure it's safer up here.
Reloading.
I don't actually know which direction we have to go when the
Lost are getting a lot
Yeah.
closer to our position.
evac appears.
Prepare for more incoming. These
How come
are
Mox keeps landing his
pretty
Overwatch
sensitive
shots?
to noise.
Nobody else
The
does.
sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit in the opposite direction of where we're supposed to be. I wonder if you replay this mission later, like if you start a new campaign, I wonder if the evac point is the same every time. So here comes the whole swarm. Probably gonna be like 7 of them or something. No, maybe more. There we go. Mox with the shots and nobody else. Oh my god. We got a friend up here too. Oh. I'm gonna start losing my voice here.
Weapon depleted.
Allergies have been kicking my ass the last few weeks, and I'm pretty sure talking a bunch is just gonna make my throat so sore. Especially considering I'll probably record another episode later today too. Maybe. Maybe not. At the point of this video, I think I'm at like... well, I say 5, I think is what I'm on. It's much nicer being able to just talk while playing. Although, I've been trying to be quieter. Like most of the episodes I've recorded,
A new approach.
girlfriend was asleep on the couch, so didn't want to disturb her too much, so talking a little quieter. Probably just talking less than I normally would anyway. Like, doing something like this, I just kind of like ramble more, and at least I talk a little louder. You guys can like hear me a bit.
I'm on it. Kill confirmed.
Now I just feel bad and I can talk louder at the same time instead of just feeling bad and not talking as much. Yay!
Roger that.
I advance.
Forgot to render a video last night too. Been trying to render at least 1 video a night. I'm working on the Star Wars Battlefront campaign the same time as playing this game. Try and get both of them done. I mean, I don't figure the Battlefront 2 campaign is too long, so,
Advancing quickly.
you know, figure can't be too many more episodes of that. We've got about 4 or 5 done.
Already there.
So, this mission was pretty easy for the most part. I mean, the lost aren't really that big of a deal.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know
Other than it's kind of annoying that they target XCOM
it'll still be worth it.
more readily than they target Advent. For some reason, they're just... It's like a 60-some% chance they go for me instead of Advent. It's like, what? It's so stupid. We get to sit here and hear random creepy noises. La la la. La 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 la. Some of these lights are still working. How many years has it been? Like, how long do lights on average last? Or why would there even be power here? I mean, I guess those lights are probably solar powered or something, right?
Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
We get to see her without her hood.
No longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
I don't remember. If you were doing like range shooting, is it better to close your less stamina eye or not? I don't know.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
So,
What the hell is that?
first chosen assassin.
Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
It's such a quick turnaround. Her, I'm gonna kill you. You murdered all of my people.
Reaper's face of being.
We must work together.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained
So-
our home.
In retrospect, I did a pretty bad job of dealing with her. I'll actually split people on opposite sides of the bridge here, and I make a lot of mistakes trying to deal with her,
Understood. Moving
which you shall see. I screwed up pretty bad on this one. Not gonna lie. I think my best bet would have been to have everybody on one side of the bridge, for sure, because then pretty much I could have gotten everybody into a flank position to nuke her as soon as she appeared somewhere. But splitting my team up like this was definitely a bad idea. At least on this mission.
Forces are on the move.
So, here she comes.
Many have
In later missions, there's a chance she can appear in any mission that's in her region. So she has strengths and she has weaknesses. So, you know, multiple people in a turn does more damage, Reapers do more damage. Immune to explosions in Overwatch doesn't work.
and yet my work is
Like, which is pretty unfortunate. The Overwatch one anyway. I mean, they're both kind of unfortunate because explosives are super powerful in this game. And I'm going to make a lot of mistakes here trying to use quote-unquote explosives. Because that includes things like flashbang. I tried to flashbang her at one point, I'm pretty sure. It just does not work.
No one will cross.
digging in.
I decided to hunker down a bunch of my characters just because I figure, I mean, she's going to target somebody. It's better just to wait up here and let her come to me. No reason for me to be the aggressor. So, she runs up here, does damage, and dazes someone, which is pretty annoying. The even more annoying part is that she does that, and then runs away.
The shadows fail us.
See, if I'd had my whole squad on that side of the bridge, I could drop everybody off the bridge and just nuke her this round. But it doesn't really quite work as well when most of my team's on the other side.
Tell me everything, and there will be nowhere left to hide, Commander.
So the Chosen will daze people, and yeah, as Bradford's saying, we have to get them back up, or else she can do something like kidnap them, or extract knowledge from them, stuff like that. Stuff that's bad. Definitely 100% bad. So it's basically pretty high priority that we get squad mates up that get. Oh, sorry. Nah. I am tired. I have not had my coffee yet.
Heading to that location.
So gotta do what we can here to do enough damage to force her away. So I go for the flashbang, hoping I can kind of slow her down, and well, it looks like I was thinking about going for the flashbang. I mean, I still might. I don't know. I also decided to drop a claymore on her. That is not going to work.
Now we wait.
She's completely immune to claymores. She just dropped down and took a shot. And for some reason I can throw a claymore in a position where I can't actually see it and shoot it, which is even more frustrating. I'm pretty sure I am thinking, well, I could throw a grenade down there and then I'll set the claymore off. It's like, yeah, that doesn't do any damage though. Rip me. So yeah, here's my amazing grenade that it takes forever to even be able to throw. Such a pain. There's something weird about this angle. Like really particular. You managed to find a spot though. Unfortunately, it's gonna do 0 damage. I'm just like, oh. Hating myself at this point. Like, well. Maybe I can flashbang her. I mean, that's not a explosive per se, but at the same time, I guess it is. So, I've taken 3-4 actions and done literally nothing. It's always good.
Heading to that location.
29, not the best, but it's not like I can take an Overwatch shot, so pretty much that or nothing.
Strike unless you are truly ready.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm thinking, I've done screwed up.
Rolling. On Overwatch. They're repositioning on.
For some reason she's dumb though, and ran through the fire. I don't know if it's actually gonna do damage to her. And she's doing like a frontal wave AoE right now. She's also pretty annoying. It's like, oh, well I can't really stack my people up then. So, we got another person down. I don't think it actually does damage though, I think it just dazes them.
Down. Get them back up ASAP.
Like, I mean, she doesn't have that much health. When you've got, you know, like 6 people,
As you order, Commander.
you should be able to chew through that much one turn if we actually all take shots.
Moving to designated position.
So someone's gonna have to get her up. Either that or I'm gonna have to force her away this round. Well, it looks like I can have my character go pick up the girlfriend. Unfortunately, none of the spots near her are really that great. Like, all of them I'll be flanked, but, you know, if we can force her away on this go, then it won't be a problem. She's on fire, but I don't actually know if that does anything.
Heading out.
Just gonna get up right in her face. Yeah, and since I'm not dazed anymore, you can tell she's running away.
So exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
So you can't actually kill the Chosen in any of these missions. You get points you can spend on your soldiers if you quote unquote kill them, but it basically forces them away at that point, and they can't die. The only way to actually kill them is to kill them in their own stronghold. Otherwise, they just run away like pansies. But I mean, you get a lot of skill points for it. That's something. So now we just need to extract and deal with the lost at the same time. Luckily, we've got 6 people. I think I'm a little slow. Too meticulous doing this part, but that's alright, I guess.
For the free. I move. Weapon ammunition is low.
Kind of where Mox shines, though. Like, especially if they come out when he's got both shots up. I mean, he could just mow down a ton of dudes. We just need some auto reloaders on a lot of my guys. Since he's out of ammo, I figure, I'll just pull one.
Their casualties grow. Moving out.
Yeah, that finishes our action, but whatever.
No one will mourn them. I will reposition.
Alien activity. Is there even any aliens left on the map other than the Lost? Kinda doubt it. Though, didn't exactly like instantly go straight to the Lost, so no idea. I'm hungry.
Let's rock!
Yeah, I wonder if we could just like almost just double move all the way out of here. As long as we don't run into Lost like directly in front of us. I wonder if we could outrun them. I wonder what their speed is like compared to my guys. If they have to keep double moving to keep up with me, double moving, they would never get a swing on me. So I wonder if we could just make a straight run for it.
I'll watch closely.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I don't know if I want to risk it.
Order confirmed.
Maybe one day I'll try it. I'll just like save and try it, because like this is an Iron Man run, so I can't really fool around too much because there's no take backsies in Iron Man. Basically, you get one save game and it saves it for you. So anything that happens, stays happened.
We do not know why.
I'm on the move. Got it.
So I don't want to push up too quickly. I don't want to aggro another pod basically while everybody's already double moved or you know, doesn't have a shot or whatever. So kind of taking my time a little bit.
I'm on it.
We don't have a time limit right now, so I mean our time limit's basically just swarms spawning constantly, but it's not really that big a deal if we keep getting more lost.
Target's still up.
More kills for us.
It's down.
Got a promotion.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
Look how like buddy they are now. She was about to shoot him like 5 minutes ago. It wasn't even 5 minutes ago. And just
For the Reapers.
they're like best friends now.
Moving out. Moving.
Not too worried about cover here. Lost don't really give a shit if you're in cover or not. Huh, that's not helpful.
Moving. Position confirmed.
Not the best shot, but why not?
Target eliminated.
Good shooting, deer.
Hostile neutralized.
Yeah, see, I don't want to spend my second moves on possibly aggroing even more of them. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did, but no reason to make things more difficult for ourselves.
On the move. Watching comes naturally.
Roar. I need to finish ordering Christmas presents. I'm like really bad at Christmas presents. Granted, by the time this episode comes out, it's probably going to be long after Christmas, since I've been failing at
Remember, they are not big.
getting videos rendered lately. I'm trying to render Xbox, XCOM and the Battlefront campaign episodes. Like they're basically, I've got a bunch of episodes done for both, but I'm running into random rendering issues, and they take forever. So it's not like I wish I had a second computer that I wasn't really using for anything to render stuff with, because when it takes like a couple hours basically to render something, like I just don't really ever have time to do that except late at night. I should start using like my girlfriend's computer or something, but I have to get stuff set up on her machine to do it. I work from home, so I have to use my computer for work stuff, but she is not working from home, so I don't know. I might have to try and get Movie Studio set up on her computer. I could get videos out much faster if I had a way to render stuff during the day.
I see everything.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, I think that's a possibility. Anyway, this mission's pretty much... I don't think anything interesting is going to happen in the rest of this mission. From what I remember. We're just slowly pushing. I think if we used grenades or something here, we basically just like immediately spawn another swarm, but I mean, the swarm's really not that hard to deal with. Once we have like a good gunslinger character, these are gonna be like super easy to deal with. Like, just one gunslinger could melt all of these guys by themselves. Because like gunslinger gets abilities like face off, where they take one shot at every single person they can see. I mean, they've got pretty high accuracy with the pistol in general, so they could just take regular shots, and the pistol will, you don't ever have to reload pistols like you do primary weapons, but it basically is their primary weapon. We can get, there's a new thing in this expansion where you can get a +1 damage on weapons, so like we could try and get a +1 pistol at some point if the research pops up for us. When we get mag pistols, pistols are already going to be doing 3 to 4 instead of 2 to 3, I think. Is that right? They'll be doing 3 to 4, and then they'll be doing, you know, 5 to 6 as a mag pistol if you get the research for +1. Like, that's pretty sweet. Like a free shot that does 5 to 6. Like a gunslinger could easily clear out on a lost. We're almost to the point where we can just kind of run all the way there, but more than likely there's going to be some more lost like right near the objective. I'm not saying that just because I know, just because why wouldn't there be? We didn't get too many injuries on this mission, considering this is the first time the Chosen appears, and it's really hard to not... I think it's pretty much impossible to come out of a Chosen fight without getting injured somehow. Especially with that Chosen, because she's got the stupid... She doesn't provoke overwatches, she's immune to explosives, and especially this early in the game, it's like... I don't really have a good way to deal with that. Like, I really did screw up not having all of my people stacked up on one side of the bridge. So, if, you know, she tried to get away from hitting one of my people, they could all drop down and just nuke her. I really screwed that up. So we'll know for next time if I do a legendary run, which I probably will.
Green to go.
Add some mods, play on legendary, or
Need to reload.
just do a long war campaign on an easy difficulty. I don't know. Long war campaigns are much longer than the standard, I'm pretty sure.
Taken care of.
But like, I don't know if I'd be ready for that. I think I'd rather do a legendary modded playthrough first, just to get even more practice in before doing long war. That was a little bit of a misclick, but it's fine.
I stand ready.
Just slowly getting in here. I think we got a couple more turns and we can basically just run.
My
Although
mind is in your
there's
hands.
probably going to be more loss to deal with
I'm on it.
in the courtyard area over there. People are getting tired. The green bar under the health bar, like where the blue bars are your health, right? There's the green bar under it. That's your tiredness. I guess it goes down during missions.
As you command.
Like the longer the mission takes or something, I guess the more tired you end up getting.
Position.
On it.
I mean, I don't know why else they would show it during a mission.
I'll keep
So I guess it could run out during a mission if you're not careful.
No trespassers.
I think if you start taking tired people in missions, that's when they start getting like bad negative traits. But I'm not really quite sure if that's like a guarantee or how that works. Or like, what if they get tired during a mission? Is there a chance they'll get bad traits then? I don't know. Like, I don't know how everything works yet, so. So we can just like run in now,
Roger that.
which I think we're gonna do.
Running.
Solid copy.
Advancing quickly. On the move.
Not that worried about getting any more kills here, so.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger. Where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
He could be moving while shooting, you'd think. Look, they're like best friends now.
Time to return home, traitor.
Rip. Ripperoni! They couldn't let us have two of the new classes right off the bat, right?
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out.
Gotta go and capture some of my people. Wow, my guy's shaking? What?
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The resistance factions take a more flexible.
So Reapers are basically...
traditional soldiers. They can often learn
Oh, sorry. They're gonna basically be my Phantom Scout for a while, and then we'll try and have like one Ranger when she's tired that does the same thing. But once she gets higher rank, she's gonna be really strong at finishing kills and still being a good scout. Like, she'll be able to finish kills and she'll still be concealed, which will be pretty sweet. The YouTuber I was watching went with remote start. I think I'm gonna try the same thing. I mean, it's kind of rare that you'll be able to use it that well, but if you can use it, I mean, it's pretty powerful. A little bit of bond going on there. That wouldn't be a terrible one. Two snipers. So Mikasa, I think, is gonna be probably our combat protocol person. I mean, medical's alright. It's probably more important in the expansion than it was in the last one. Basically, in the last one, if you played your cards right, you should never really have to heal. It's more important to confirm kills than it is to worry about, or you shouldn't have to heal, is like the point. So what does Shaken do? I don't even know. So I think we're gonna make Emily a gunslinger, His gunslingers are awesome. It's kind of a toss-up between return fire and long watch there, just because return fire, I mean, you really shouldn't need it, because you shouldn't be getting shot at. I even get a scientist from that too. That's good, because we actually need a scientist. And a lot of intel.
Fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a
No!
to recover if we can manage it.
So we'll have to do a covert mission to get him back, and then they'll basically find where he's at, and then we'll have to send a team to like break him out of like a prison or something.
Help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support.
Yeah. Oh man, more cutscenes.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. Grant all that those our will. To the one that succeeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
So, we had a little glimpse there at an elder. Got to see a little bit of story.
Contact with a new faction of the resistance known as the Reapers.
They apparently don't get along very well, the three different chosen. I mean, they are basically competing with one another to be the best. They gotta be the Pokemon master. So there's our missions. We can hunt the first chosen, get our soldier back, or we can get an engineer.
I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander.
Long memories.
We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
And we also get faction orders, which we'll see here in a little bit. Yeah. So tired of this woman. They just like talk so much crap during the map screens. Just because they can. Yeah. I don't care. So they gain knowledge, we can hunt them. Kind of tells us how many of our people they've stolen knowledge from, how many times we ran into them, their strengths, etc. And how many soldiers they've captured. Hopefully we won't lose any more soldiers ever, but that would be an ideal situation. So, let's see, grenades and ammo or supplies. I think we're just going to take the supplies for now. Don't actually know what the grenades and ammo are. I mean, is that going to be like higher tech stuff that I wouldn't have access to yet? I don't know. So resistance comms, that's going to let us start getting more contacts, which is going to get us more like in-common stuff. Ooh! Assault rifle damage. I think I pretty much have to take that one. I mean, biotech is going to lead into a lot of the other really good ones, but assault rifle damage. Like all my rookies and specialists and stuff are using assault rifles, so that would be really good. They'd be doing 4 to 6 damage before mag weapons? Like, that would be awesome. And see, she just talks crap the whole time. So we've got this room cleared out. I think we're gonna go with the... well, we're already building a GTS, so we'll probably go with the resistance ring
Of
thing.
the resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet to organize and plan future operations together.
I mean, that room's basically just for soldier bonds. It's not... I don't really know what the soldier bonds do past the first rank. Like, the first rank you can just give, like, your buddy an extra action. But I don't know what you can do past that. Like, I don't know what the benefits are. So, I'm not really going to prioritize something that I'm not really familiar with. I mean, we'll get it eventually. But no reason to, like, rush it or whatever.
Nothing on the local comms.
Oh,
Advent's
goody.
Quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother.
This cutscene always bugged me.
We plan to.
You're breaking
Our
up.
water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
Of course, no matter where you start in the world, it always shows them going to South America. You've got incoming! I don't understand! What is going on?
Losing you, Avenger.
I can't hear you, Avenger. What do you mean they're right on top of me? Not like it would have mattered. They're still bone. Boom.
We will overcome these
Grandmother's dead.
and usher in another
Probably.
20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance.
We have to help.
We should get a squad ready to deploy.
Bradford, how about you just do everything? How about you just run the mission? I'll just watch. And our first glimpse at a faceless.
We have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens.
So, Operation Dying Doom.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle
Gotta
of Chosen
save
territory.
some schlubs. Luckily, these missions are a little more interesting since the expansion, as some of the resistance people actually are armed and will help fight, which is kind of nifty. Wow, we got a lot of tired people. But at least we can take Dragon Nova, so we'll have concealment. I don't think Rainer was our concealed ranger. I don't think we have one yet. We got a lot of rookies we gotta get trained up. Ugh. So Grenadier, Ranger, and they're like a team. That's our only pair right now. Got Dragon Nova, and then I guess we're gonna be taking some rookies. Well, a rookie. We'll take Mr. Dad. Top-notch dad. Makes sense, right? Gotta add some family members in there. So, you know, when dad gets gunned down in a blaze of glory, I can be like, no! You killed my dad! Anyway, gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time where we go save some resistance members. Have a good one. Take care.